Florida. In Florida, a law in Florida charges inmates $50 a day to stay in prison cells, plunging them into a lifelong debt. A woman who was sentenced to 7 years but only did 10 months still owes $127,000 and can't work in her dream job even after graduating college. Here is this young lady telling her story and about the law that charges prisoners even if they aren't locked up. They charging them $50 a day. That's crazy.
The state of Florida had what is called an exemption from disqualification, and they told me that you are not eligible because you owe over $127,000 for an incarceration fee from the state of Florida.
What was your reaction?
I cried. I was hysterically crying. I literally felt like my entire past just punched me in the face. When I was 13, my parents split up. So it caused, a lot of dysfunction, a lot of misdirection in the household. So I found a boyfriend that unfortunately got me hooked on opiates. Snorting them, smoking them, and then eventually, I started shooting them.
And this was all while you were a teenager?
Yes.
After turning 18, Hoffman was charged with a third-degree felony.
I had pawned something that, was stolen.
Then a burglary charge.
Both of those charges are drug influenced. Ever since, 10 years ago, I've never caught another charge. I told him, I said, listen, Your Honor, you keep putting me on the streets, I'm going to die. I need help.
Hoffman was sentenced to the Phoenix house for a year, but did not complete the program.
The director kicked me out.
Because of that, the judge sentenced Hoffman to 7 years in prison. She served 10 months, the judge allowing her to participate in a youth offender boot camp.
I had paid everything off. I petitioned the courts to get off of probation. He clapped for me and said, you above anybody deserve this. Congratulations, Ms. Hoffman. I've taken pictures with him, given him a hug, and he wrote me a handwritten Christmas card telling me he knew I could do it. I finally felt like, the book was closed. Your redemption is complete.
Within 3 years, when applying for that exemption to work in case management, her dream job, Hoffman found out that she, like thousands of others, still owes the state $50 a day for the 7 years of her original sentence, $127,750.
You charged me for a cell that I didn't occupy? I felt so tricked and so fooled. There is no ladder with them that will ever truly allow you to be a second chance anything. There isn't. And they make sure of it.
Hoffman's grand.
Yeah, man, that's a dirty law. And I can believe it because they do a lot of crazy stuff in Florida. But thoughts and prayers to that young lady, and that got to be fixed. I don't know. That's just wild. Charge folks, even if they're not in jail.
The state of Florida had what is called an exemption from disqualification, and they told me that you are not eligible.
Shelby Hoffman, man, former inmate, owes over $100,000. How is that even possible? That don't even sound right, right? Shit sound crazy. All right, bad story here that we have to share with you guys. Racist police officers killed another innocent black man. Yep, another one. So we're going to read this. Frank Tyson